in the hall, broken badge on my chest, I'm still standing tall. One more step and the room goes red. You want my name with your chest. Hands on the tank and the whole place shake. We don't bow low, we don't break. Still dead riot, still dead riot. You push on by. Still dead riot, still dead riot. We don't go quiet. Still dead riot. Trash on the floor, boots in the foam, old wounds wake up when I hear that tone. You talk too slick like you own this pain, but I know that look, I know that flame. One more step and the room goes red. You want my name with your chest. Hands on the chain and the whole place shake. We don't bow low, we don't fight. Still dead riot, still dead riot. You push on by. Still dead riot, still dead riot. We don't go quiet. Still dead riot. Cold concrete, grit teeth in the dark. I lost my calm, but I kept the spark. Say my name now, watch it split the air. I came for the war, yeah, I came prepared. Still dead riot.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the weekly Steel Chair, where we're watching one hell of a game tonight. It's the one. Essentially, it's the one. It's Scotland's chance to make history. Well, double history, actually. Can Scotland beat Brazil for the first time? And can Scotland get out of a group stage for the first time? So we're going to find out. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Really do appreciate. Brazil are playing the traditional 4-3-3. Scotland are playing a 4-2-3-1. This is going to be well, I'm hoping it's not going to be a battering, but I suppose that's why I'm ahead of time and I went for Iron Brew 1901 to go with my Pepsi Max tonight. Scotland will need a point, but I'm hoping we don't play for a draw. But this is Miami. Here we go. Can Scotland do the unthinkable? I'm going for a massive fucking difficult game, Andrew, but we'll see how it goes. Like, watching it on my laptop so I can watch live on the TV, so I don't have to be behind for streaming, you know? Then I want to be in that sort of position, so I will watch it this way. So we will see how it goes, but this is it. Scotland have never beaten Brazil, ever. Like, Scotland have played Brazil 10 times, 8 losses, 2 draws. Never beat them. And I'm just going to bring in the background just so I can bring up any of your comments. I've got it on my phone so it's easier. So, Catherine, of course, the horrible bitch, saying go Brazil. Roy Sheen, what's happening? Saying hello. And Peter's straight in there. Remember, my name is with a C, just for future. Decent, enjoy it. This is going to be a really hard game. I think Scotland only had 2 shots on target this whole tournament, and that was in the first game. Scotland have a free kick. Lewis Ferguson down, holding the back of his head. The Mexican referee telling the Brazilians, literally, shut the fuck up. It's a bit of a nasty one there, but it's no too dangerous at least. David Beckham in the stands, my favourite United player of all time, drinking a glass of wine. No surprise, because it's in his American football club's club stadium. Brazil on the attack here, upfield. I've always admired Brazil, but I do need them to lose tonight. I do need them to lose. See you later, mate. Brazil are playing nicely here. Scotland haven't played Brazil in a competitive match in terms of like a tournament since the World Cup of 1998. Brazil did win that game. No surprise. Brazil have actually played Scotland the most out of any team in Scotland's World Cup group stage history. In the same group in 1998, Scotland also faced fellow group opponents Morocco. No, we don't need a draw. We don't need a draw. I want Scotland to win. A draw gets Scotland through, but at tight cost. It depends on the rest of the groups. So, no, I actually need Scotland to steal the win. If Scotland win this game, I'll be very, very shocked. We are playing the system I wanted. We are playing a 4-2-3-1. I would have preferred a 4-3-3, but I'll take a 4-2-3-1 anyway. But I think McGinn should have played out wide. McLean, even though he's crap, if he's playing, he should be through the middle. At least he's not playing Hanley, so we're happy there. He's not playing Hanley, so that's a fucking positive in itself. That dickhead would have cost us. So I'm glad he's returned Scott McKenna to the side. Robertson, poor from Robertson. But he is tracking back on Rayan, who's a quality player. And Angus Gunn gets the ball. Angus Gunn's played more minutes at the World Cup than he has the entire last season for his club. So here's a top tip. One of the Scottish clubs, can you just sign Angus Gunn so he can play minutes regularly? Because we need a goalkeeper, like number one goalkeeper, that'll get regular minutes for his club. Lovely through pass, but intercepted well. Brazil playing Paquetá, Casemiro, and Bruno Guimaraes as a flat midfield three instead of a 2-1 like what Scotland are playing tonight. They normally just play the 2 with Paquetá as a 10, but they're playing Paquetá as part of a midfield 3, which is the right call. Gabriel. Neymar is also on the bench tonight. He is back from an injury, which is not good for Scotland if he comes on the second half, because just an incredible football player. We need to get at him tonight. We need to get at Danilo because he is the oldest. Therefore, like, we can expose that age with speed. Six minutes gone. Finishes Junior, plays the pass, shoots, good defending. Right, here's McTominay, plays to Gannon Doak. He's going to be our speed threat tonight. That's what Scotland need to do. They need to get back to developing wingers. As things stand, Scotland are third, but on 4 points. That will be enough to get through. But ideally, I would prefer a win. Morocco are playing as well right now against Haiti. Oh, fucking hell. That's 1-0 Brazil because Scotland are stupid. Fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. Fucking imbeciles, man. Why did you do that? Why the fuck did you do that? Great interception from Rayan, but still, like I rate Rayan his quality. That is absolutely pathetic, and Angus Gunn just gets mugged by Vinicius Jr. Scotland actually started brightly as well. They actually started well, but this is just stupid. Absolute idiots, man. Balls out of play, Scotland throw. I was going to say there's plenty of time to get back into this, but this is fucking Brazil. It's not happening. Scotland are playing the ball forward though. Why is he not playing fucking Aaron Hickey at right back? He's sticking with Nathan Patterson. As was the case last Friday, Steve Clark worked on a plan which would have involved a scenario where they did go behind. For all the hard work of getting to the World Cup, if they end up going out because of these efforts, then it's going to be tough to recover from that. Scotland have to stop Brazil from scoring more because this will go against us in the goal difference. Goal difference is going to be a major problem, especially for one of the third place teams. Vinicius Jr. tracking back to Douglas Santos, upfield from Gabriel. Come on. Robertson, Ferguson. See, this is why, like, at the next tournament, the likes of Lennon Miller, the likes of Horsgrove, the likes of Andy Irving need to be in this squad because then we've got better options in the midfield. The likes of Kenny McLean needs to fuck off. Upfield, Brazil, upfield, tracking, shoots. Bit nervy now, Scotland. Yeah, it was suicide defending, I agree. Cunha skies it. You can say Scots come home early all you want. You realise that as things stand, we're going through. Oh, Haiti have scored. What? You've got to be kidding me. Fucking Morocco are losing to Haiti. What the fuck? Oh, come on. Come on. Oh. He just couldn't get there in time. Scotland are... This is bad for Scotland now.
Scotland could get away with a 1-0 or a 2-0 or 1 goal or 2-goal defeat and still potentially go through to the knockouts.
As things stand, Brazil will win the group. I think Morocco will still come back and score, but bloody hell. Haiti are going to defend with their lives now. Brazil are just passing the ball about. Through. His touch lets them down. Gabriel defending well to deny Gannon. Gannon would have been through as well. That's the bit that's annoying. Neymar. First appearance in these World Cup finals. I don't think Scotland will. The fact is, I think Brazil now are just settled into the game. Like they're Scotland defending my back five is fucking insulting. I'm not kidding. Like, see, honestly, at the end of this tournament, I'm not kidding. See, at the end of this tournament, I would honestly sack Steve Clarke and I'd give the job to Postecoglou. Give it to Postecoglou or tell David Moyes, like, look, you've done enough with Everton. 1 season. Now's your chance to get the Scotland job. Take it or leave it. Casemiro sending the ball into the shadow realm. 4 goals in five World Cup games for Vinicius Jr. I'm not too keen on him, but I can't deny he's incredible. I don't know why Scott McKenna took half a century to pass that ball. And I don't know why I don't know what he was doing. I really do not know what he was doing in that situation. I just hope his head doesn't drop. You know what I mean? Like, don't let your head drop. Yes, you made an error, and it led to a goal. But you can still redeem yourself. The fact that Scotland have had more possession than Brazil is actually fucking weird. When we have got some quality, but not as much quality as they do, and we've had more possession of the ball. I never thought I'd say that in a game of football, but it doesn't mean anything. Possession isn't everything. Honestly, see if he was up for that, I'd give the job to Jurgen Klopp. I'd be like, how do you fancy taking on the impossible job? I think Scotland have got some good centre backs coming through, but the difference is that's coming through, and we know that Muppet is just going to stick to his favourites. At the end of this tournament, for example, I do not want to see Hanley, Ralston, McLean, Che Adams, Dykes, and I don't want to see Craig Gordon, respectfully, in a Scotland shirt anymore. I want someone new to be promoted as a goalkeeper. I want to no need to bring three right backs. So let's start bringing in different centre backs like Graham, for example. Let's bring in Horsgrove. Let's bring in Andy Irving. Let's get Lennon Miller back into the squads. Billy Gilmore will be restored after his injuries recovered. Let's start looking at more wingers. Let's get more wingers into the Scotland setup so Scotland can play more wide players in a natural system. Brazil on the attack. Lovely cross. Defended well. There's Douglas Santos to Vinicius Jr. Nathan Patterson, lovely. We only need Hickey and Patterson at right back. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sick and tired of seeing them in the Scotland squad. I'd even restore Connor Barron as another box-to-box midfielder. I don't think Scotland need to play a 4-2-3-1. I think Scotland could play a holding player in two box-to-box and just play a standard 4-3-3. The likes of Conway, Hurst, Shankland find good wingers to play in that means, and then just get the right midfield balance. Guimaraes corner, defended well. Loops back in. I think Josh Doig needs to come into the Scotland setup as well. I think it's after this tournament. Maybe it's the end of Andy Robertson. I don't know. Not to sound disrespectful to Robertson, and he's been a great servant, but McTominay just keeps the ball too long. He's a greedy bastard, man. McTominay is one of the greediest cunts I've ever seen. Vinicius Jr. outside of the boot, trying that little trickery of a Brazilian flair. Rivaldo, Roberto Carlos. Rivaldo's looking good, to be fair. Rayan down, holding his dick. I rate him. He's a quality player. I wouldn't mind him at Man United, to be fair. I would not mind him at all. I don't want Scotland to go empty-handed at the World Cup. I actually want them to get to the next round. They deserved it. We just need to hopefully get a goal. It's not impossible. It's just difficult.
In that first half at Boston last Friday, where Scotland's use of the ball needed to be better. You can see the goals affected them in that regard here, because they actually started pretty well. Yeah, they are. I think that.
But yet, not a single attempt at Brazil's goals. Problem. Vinicius Jr. out wide to Rayan. Good defending by Hendry. He's another one, I think. The likes of Lewis, it's Luke Graham, maybe Lewis Mayo. All centre backs, I think, could come into the Scotland side to be like a developing centre back partnership for the future. But Angus Gunn needs to find a club where he'll start regularly, because if he wants to be the Scotland #1 going forward, he needs to get regular minutes. Oh, fuck off. I've had enough. I've had enough. Fucking arseholes, man. 2-0 Brazil. Like, to be fair, like, Scotland have never beaten Brazil before, but this is ridiculous. What the fuck is going on? What is it with these like back passing bullshit? You're playing Saudi Arabia, man. You're a fucking imbecile. Just send them home tonight. Just send them home. You had a fucking chance to. You had a chance to genuinely have a chance to get out the group for the first time. You've fucking proven you're a bunch of melts. Oh, wait, hold on. They're checking. Wait a minute. There's a check. It might be. They're checking a foul here. Oh, this is going to get ruled out. Let's see. Come on, Mexican. Can't hear you. Huh? He's overruled it. Thank God. Definite foul. Scotland now need to go on the offensive. They need to go and get a goal now. Catherine, why are you celebrating for the Brazilians? You're American. What the hell? But that's both centre-backs now have made the same mistake. Both centre-backs have made the same mistake, and something needs to be done about that. I agree. The playing out for like overdoing at the back, like stop going back. Just go forward. This is the real stuff. But this nonsense has to end. Your favourite soccer player is from Brazil. It's definitely a warning shot. I agree. But it's the same thing. Like Scotland have done that twice. I need Morocco to hurry up and score though, because Haiti are beating them. Ireland aren't at the World Cup because they didn't qualify. Respectfully, Ireland weren't good enough. Yeah, Scotland are automatically going to Euro 2028 as one of the hosts. But Scotland need to start developing a team for that tournament by bringing in Miller, Horsgrove, Irving. Luke Graham for centre back. Let's start developing this younger, newer team now. Get Finlay Curtis at left wing. Get Gannon Doak permanently at right wing. Find two other wingers. Let's develop an attacking trio. Ireland, I think, will be the next Euros, though. They were just unlucky to not make this World Cup. I don't know why they just keep playing back, though. It's just really poor. Iron Brew 1901. The real stuff. Vinicius Junior's trying to ask why that was overturned, because that's how it should be. It wasn't a goal, it was a foul. It's a beautiful stadium, though. 1901 is with the sugar. I mean, to be fair, probably not a good idea for an ADHD brain, but who cares? I need it after this. Ireland have been in the World Cup plenty of times, but they've not been in the World Cup since I think 2002 was the last time Ireland were at the World Cup. In South Korea and Japan. Robertson, you better actually show up tonight and get an assist. Scotland finally have a corner. I'm shocked. I need Scotland to score. We've not had a shot on target since the Haiti game. Ferguson, this is your chance to prove. Come on. Oh, that was a good cross by McGinn. Yep. Paquetá was exposed there, but it was a beautiful cross. Scotland should be attacking that so much better. That hydration break has seemingly helped a little bit. Scotland did start well, by the way. It's not like Scotland have been awful. Well, the two centre-backs have, but Ferguson, there's Patterson. Ferguson, the Bologna captain. Another throw for Scotland. The aging fullbacks against each other. It's been 23 minutes since Vinicius Junior scored the first goal. Yeah, that's true. Patterson. Scotland need to press Brazil. Yeah, we're really weak at the back. It's this constant pass backs that's got me concerned. I don't know. I think that's something Steve Clark will address at halftime, saying, look, that has to stop. Patterson. He needs to bring on Curtis in the second half and let him and Gannon Doak stay on the pitch. McTominay. Oh, this is nice. Come on. Come on. Yes. Yes. Corner. Come on, Scotland. This is really good. Danilo versus Robertson. $50 minutes from half time. Well, 50 minutes plus any further minutes, but This is nervy. The heat's horrible. Ferguson, come on. We need a master delivery for you. Come on. In the box. There's McGinn again on the touchline. Gamarish has followed him. Oh, McGinn's done him. Oh, lovely. Patterson didn't do anything with it, unfortunately. Paquetá. Patterson. Oh, he's done him. He's done him. That was gorgeous. Ferguson. Another corner. Scotland finally have a shot. I mean, to be fair, it is the right thing to do to put all these breaks in place. Scotland have another corner kick. It's a free kick to Brazil. Hendry and Gamarish trying to see who can do a better bear hug. Allison upfield. He's had a good World Cup, to be fair. That's it. Do not play the ball back to Hendry McKenna. Patterson, Gannon Doak versus Douglas Santos. He can play really well with both feet. He dribbles so well with his left foot, but he's a brilliant crosser with his right foot. Brazil throw, but Scotland are pressuring them. That's a foul from Ferguson on Vinicius Jr. Honestly, see, apart from the goal, it's been generally quite 50-50 in terms of the midfield battle. Like, it's been 50-50. Yeah, humidity is horrible. When there's no cold breeze, it's just hot air. It's terrifying. It makes me sick. Goal kick awarded. Ryan's trying to get a corner and we're like, fuck off. Scotland upfield on the attack. Come on. Patterson driving forward. Oh. Scotland throw. Come on. That Ryan is top quality. Yeah, we do need the quality in the fact. This is why I'm like, we need to look at developing attackers. McLean tries to shoot for distance, no surprise there. This is why I think the likes of Robbie Orr, Fraser Hornby, Ollie McBurney, Oliver Burke are unlucky not to be at this tournament because they would have added wide or central attacking threats. The likes of Rangers and Celtic need to start developing Scottish wingers again. At least Finlay Curtis is a Rangers player, but he's only in the squad because he went to Kilmarnock on loan. And he had a good end of the season at Kilmarnock. We're less than 10 minutes from half time. Well, 10 minutes plus stoppage time. Will we see Neymar in the second half? I'm personally hoping we don't. Paquetá has been brilliant since he went back to Brazil. Like, genuinely, he's been excellent. In terms of the midfield battle, even. Everywhere else, tricky. Vinicius Jr. Scotland have got 2 players up. That's a perfect tackle. Get the ball upfield, you stupid clowns. Oh, Jesus Christ. We got away with it that time, but I'm getting sick of this. McTominay bullied by Rayan. I think that's why Rayan shoots from nowhere on his left foot, which is his dominant foot. This is why the likes of Rangers and Celtic need to develop Scottish attackers on all positions, wings and striker. It'll do them good.
The scoreline didn't get any worse last Friday when Morocco scored early. And as I said earlier, a 1-0 defeat tonight. The result that high probability that Scotland are going through.
Scotland need to get a goal. I do not want to fucking rely on. I do not want to rely on a defeat and hoping the rest of the groups go in our favour. Gannon Doak. Oh, Douglas Santos using the momentum really well there. Scotland have the ball back again. I think Ferguson might end up back at Rangers though. There's talks that Raskin might be involved in the deal. Cross in. Oh, yeah, he has overhit it. Oh, Brazilian Ronaldo sitting beside Arsene Wenger. There's some fat kid with Ronaldo's power cut. Still the best striker I've ever seen. Arguably the greatest player I've ever seen alongside Zidane. We're almost at the 40-minute mark.
Particularly pleasing for Ronaldo himself. He won 4 years later. Exercise those hosts. They're flashing in the hands of France. They need.
It did cut a wee bit there as well for some reason. Ball back to Angus Gunn. Can you just get the ball upfield, please, instead of passing it to Tweedledee and Tweedle Twat? Oh, he was unreal. Gannon Doak, get him further upfield. Why is he? Ferguson. Steve Clark, if you want to stay in this job, by the way, after this tournament, you better get the likes of Miller, Horsgrove, Irving back into the squad for real midfield depth and stop picking your bum chums. Oh, Morocco scored. Stop picking your bum chums, McLean. That's a beautiful goal by Morocco because it's scrappy as fucking. I love it. It's Hakimi that scores for Morocco. That helps us big time.
Still have Brazil winning the section. That's a stance.
Cunha. Wide.
For sure. Yeah, I think he leaves this in this good. He realises he's got one that last for him. Yeah. He's just covering his angles there. And as much as they're not testing them,
The way Ferguson plays, honestly, he acts like a fucking captain.
they don't want to get too many away because of quality.
Yeah, exactly.
Brazil side scored 10 goals that season.
To be fair, McKenna, well, actually, to be fair, McKenna plays for Sparta Prague. Same as Andy Irving, actually. So I don't know how Irving kind of get in the squad. No, hold on. McKenna plays for Copenhagen. What am I saying? But even like Horsgrove had the best chance creation in Liga Portugal from a central midfield position. So I'm like, how does he not get in this squad? Lennon Miller, great season for Udinese. Doesn't even get in the squad. Could have been a great number 10. Ryan Gaul playing in the States. Lewis Morgan plays in the States. I'm like, they would have been useful here. But yet we include Tyler Fletcher, who's done fuck all. Picking Tyler Fletcher over Lennon Miller is why I'm thinking, like, his dad must have made that phone call. Because Steve Clark had no right picking him over Lennon Miller. Especially if you want to play a 4-2-3-1 and Lennon Miller is a number 10.
Brazilian legend, so he's the tournament.
Or even if you play him as a box-to-box midfielder, he can still do it. Yeah, I don't get why McBurney wasn't called up. I didn't rate him at all, but like he was Scotland's highest scoring striker alongside Shankland. Fraser, Hater back in the lead, 2-1. That's a screamer. Isidore has actually scored from 30 yards. Wait to see this goal, James. Oh, they've scrambled it. That was nearly 2-0. Scotland had 5 attacking players that scored over 10 to 15 goals last season, and only one of them is I don't know how many Stewart scored, but Shankland scored 20, and that was it. McBurney 19, Fraser Hornby scored 12, I think. Robbie Orr scored, I think, 15 goals, and they don't get called up. No, we'll pick up. What we'll do is we'll call up Che Adams, who only scored like 5 goals, and we'll call up Lyndon Dykes because he's bald and he's Steve Clark's pal. No, you fucking call up players who actually have scored goals all season, you stupid moron. I don't fucking care about possession. I care about attacks on the Brazilian defence. Yeah, Isidore scored a great goal. That it's crazy that there's more Sunderland players at this World Cup than there is Real Madrid. 6 minutes added on. Okay, that's not so bad. You may as well stay for the second half, James. We need to survive together. McGinn. Horrible. That was horrible. Even for him. Shanklin. Gannon Doak. Come on. Oh, he's fluffed it. Oh, that's not a penalty. That's not a penalty at all. As an unbiased fan, that's not a penalty. How the hell are Morocco losing 2-1 to Haiti? Oh, Morocco have equalised. Yep. I can see. I'm seeing it in real time. Like I'm watching it. I'm watching it live. Don't worry. Benefits of not watching it on a Fire Stick this time. Ooh, I think that's nasty sunburn. Yeah, I think George Hurst is weak. As a striker, I don't think he's that good. I think he might be better as a wide player. This is why I'll never forgive Harvey Barnes and I'll never forgive that Judas Elliot Anderson. Because we could have Elliot Anderson in this midfield. And Harvey Barnes could have been playing left wing for Scotland if he hadn't been such a spanner. 2-0 Brazil. Now Vinicius Jr. gets his second goal. No, I don't tan at all. That's game. That's Scotland finished now. Like that's it. Like that's it. Scotland again just scrambling. No one's shutting him down. And he's onside. It's a brilliant header from Vinicius Jr. Nothing that Patterson can do either. Let's be real. And Angus Gunn just beaten like that. It's a lovely play from Brazil. What's up, Larkback? There's Neymar, Fabinho, Danilo Santos. Yep, agreed. All Scotland are doing are playing for possession. Oh, that was a nice touch. Scotland have a free kick. 2 minutes left of the first half. In the days to come. But before the tournament started, if you're going to finish the group stage on 3 points, -1 or -2 goal difference, you'd probably be okay. If Scotland have an absolute stormer in the second half and get a draw, I'll be absolutely amazed. Come on, 1 goal. Scotland throw. Take the throw, you stupid clown. Oh, there comes the third goal. Oh, Rayan's wasted it. Good save from Gunn. That should have been 3-0. It's a brilliant touch on his left foot as well, but save from Angus Gunn there. Paquetá for the corner. Come on, don't concede a third goal.
for there from Douglas Dawson's block, but it's going to come back into the box, but there's no time to take it.
They're not giving them the corner. Half time.
Junior with 2 goals. First capitalising, an awful mistake by Scotland. Even worse from Jack Hendry. So Vinny Junior scored again, but it was with a foul on Hendry. And he headed home the second. It's first time stop. It's a long way from here for Scotland. And the big halftime team talk to come for Steve Clark.
I don't know what he can do now, but I think what he needs to do, take off Kenny McLean and get Finlay Curtis on and play Curtis and Gannon Doak. Play them both.
This game, but Brazil lead by 2 goals to over the first 45 minutes. But I think when it eventually comes to see your face, we'll be able to tell what you made of it.
Yeah, honestly, not really. Brazil lost control of the game at the back.
Scotland have had more possession than Brazil. Is absolutely terrifying. We've had 3 shots, none on target. That has to change.
And then when they set the press, there's so much space. And for me, Scott and Jack and 2 centre halves, thinking had a little bit more pressure than what we did have. And I think it was going to be a little bit easier because we started off the game quite nice, passing the ball on the back, a bit like what we did against Haiti. And it was slow, but we've not really threatened anything in behind. You need to try and stretch that defence as well. And honestly, that's a thing you put yourself under pressure. That's a disappointing thing.
And I think as well, when you look at those half-time stats, you might be able to forgive maybe a lack of ambition going forward.
Yeah, exactly.
In the early stages of that game against Brazil, the 5-time World Cup winners. But it's been the amount of opportunities that Brazil have had as well.
Yeah, I think towards the end of that half, it was when we really started to suffer. I think maybe confidence potentially was an impact.
Rachel Corsie.
We need to probably be a little smarter in terms of there's a difference in control of possession and trying to control dictated game. And when the team allows you to have the ball, and I think Brazil have been very sharp.
Again, like I say, like Scotland have never beaten Brazil. Did I expect Scotland to beat Brazil? No. Did I think Scotland would at least give Brazil a game? Yes. Oh look, there's Bernard. James will be happy about that. Quality player. Oh wait, no, that's not. Is that not? No, it's not Bernard. That's Lucas Leiva. Actually, to be fair, even better, he was still a quality player. I thought it was Bernard, but it's not. It's Lucas Leiva.
Scotland have more possession than Brazil, but we are dropping in and the 2 wingers a little bit higher on the pitch, which is forcing Scotland making mistakes. And it could have been 3 or 4, so I don't think, in my opinion, it wasn't a foul, so it could have been easy 3-0. So the question is how they will come back and see what Carlo Ancelotti will do now. I think the game is not done yet, but it's a good first half for Brazil.
We'll look back at that contentious decision to disallow Vinny's second goal of the game very shortly. At the replay, the Scotland assistant coach Stephen Naismith is.
I don't want to hear from this bald cunt.
Stephen, 2 mistakes, really frustrating. But
Get him off the tee. Fuck off.
It's tough, obviously. It's now the second game in a row we've lost an early goal, which is really difficult. I think they've shown their
We do not want to hear from the assistant. We just want them to get on with it and actually do their jobs.
We need to regroup.
They get paid big money.
Defensively, but we need to kind of.
what will that message be at half-time, particularly losing so late on first?
Yeah, it will be that. It'll be that.
Yeah, he was decent for them.
They've got to be better defensively, and they're happy to leave bodies up the pitch. But I think we've got to find the third bit. It's similar to Morocco. We've not tasted the goal. We need to do that a bit more at the same time.
Top tip, Naismith. Get another winger on, you fucking clown.
Scotland's point of view. Just talk us through the Brazilian point of view of this, Lucas, and the composure that Vinicius Junior spoke. We're so used to seeing.
Yes, like we said before the game, I think
It's like watching a bunch of hyenas trying to fucking chase down an elephant.
On the body midfielder, Ryan made a good press.
Eventually, you're just going to piss the big thing off, and then it's just going to stamp on you.
First goal. I think Scotland started the game well, but then conceded with 7 minutes. It made it really difficult for Scotland.
Scotland made it very difficult for Scotland.
Scotland do it, but Scotland do it things. We always make it difficult.
I physically cannot do a bicycle kick anymore.
But as Daisy says, 2 goals.
I physically can't do one anymore.
And I'm sure everything Steve talks about in there, he's talking about make sure we're solid. And this is, we've managed to win the ball back. You need to make passes under pressure. Okay, there's an opportunity like Ben's going in behind. Can we run straight in?
No, I can't.
It's a fantastic touch there.
I physically cannot do one anymore.
Scottish should deepen off if they can, but it's went to normal. 2 different scenarios that we've had. And the hard thing is now, can Scotty
I can kick a bike, that's about it, but I physically cannot, like, I can barely even get off, like in terms of like a jump to do a proper bicycle kick. I just can't because of my knees and my back. I physically just can't do it anymore. It's just gone for me, like, you know.
Is it the difference between composed and casual?
They could defend. That is true. I don't know why Angus Gunn rushed in like that and threw his body like a fucking circus act. Like,
Gunn probably plays the pass slightly behind him. He maybe thinks McKenna's going to take one more step. That means McKenna's still shifting his
just so bad.
It's ever so slight, but when we play against players who are so
And there's no way I'm going anywhere near a trapeze. No, no way. No way. I did, yeah.
It seems so simple when you watch it. We slow down really and it looks easy. Those are the things we have to get on top of because Brazil are trying to lure us into thinking they'll come.
I was forced to stop though.
They jumped for the second goal, which eventually was overturned. Let's take a look at it and work out whether we think there is actually a foul here by Vinicius.
No, I honestly would not, no matter who is there. I played as a winger and then I played central midfield. But I actually haven't played football in years because of my back. Like, I have not played football, even like a kickabout. I haven't played football in years because of my back. And it sucks, actually.
The referee's expert, the VAR, the referee's expert will say. So for me, it wasn't a foul. That's very space there that makes that over 2-3 yards. Jack fixes goal. Probably when he's playing in Saudi Arabia, he's turning around and just passed it back for the win. No, Vinny's not letting that happen.
Is anybody making a case for this being a foul?
I think the argument is there's contact made before Vinicius Junior touches the ball. So
Mm.
I think
I miss it.
Contact with.
If it hadn't been for what happened, I would still be playing. I do have a football. I just can't run with it because I just get immediate pain.
It would have put Brazil 2-0 up, but eventually they were 2-0 up right at the end of the first half.
Yes, I think after the disallowed goal, I think Scotland got some good momentum, but then Brazil got back the rhythm and started to be dangerous again. Now, Puya, I would like to say,
Just rewatching these goals just shows me how fucking terrifying Scotland are at the back. Like, they're genuinely terrifying. A realistic expectation for playing foot, like for me to play football, or for this. I mean, I've got the Germany game tomorrow anyway, but that's a little bit less fear. Oh, the realistic, Scotland have never got out of a group before, so the realistic expectation would be just get out of the group. Like, that would be the joy, just to get out of a group for the first time. My lower back, I got attacked in school. Someone drove their knee into my into my lower back, and since then I've had long-term back problems. It's never recovered. So it's why I don't play football. I can pass a ball still, but I can't run. I try to. It's why I go to the gym, but I still get pain. Like I would have to take I'd have to take like muscle like pain injections. You know what I mean? Like I would have to do all that.
Yeah, it was fantastic, wasn't it? Oh, amazing team. I think it's 3-0. We know they will curse, but 3-0 would be a real.
Scotland can't afford to concede another goal, though. Put it that way. Give me 2 seconds.
You have talked about Cunha and how important he's been for Brazil, not on the score sheet yet, but why have you been so impressed with him? What's he giving to the team?
I think he's giving the freedom for Vini Jr. and Ryan to be higher up on the pitch. You know, on the defensive side, he's been really important, playing like a number 6 in front of the midfield. So, and link up plays, you can see he's giving always an option and trying to always create a chance. And he almost scored at the end of the first half. So I think he's been the key. And we talked about earlier that giving the freedom to Vini Jr. play a little bit higher and be more effective, and that's what's happening. I think because of Cunha as well, is giving that option. One more player in midfield.
So it's been a difficult first half for Scotland. They trailed Brazil by 2-0. Let's catch up on the other game in Group C. Morocco taking on Haiti. It's a good one, this. Commentary from Stephen Wyatt and Martin Keogh. Incredible first half between those two. At the end, 45 minutes, Brazil on course for the 12th World Cup in a row. Morocco, as things stand, set to go through as runners-up. Scotland do still have a chance of reaching the last 32 as it stands. They also can't finish any lower than third because they've beaten Haiti, so they have a better head-to-head record against them. So whatever Haiti do, they can't finish above Scotland. But Scotland really needs to keep an eye on their
we at least we are definitely finishing third.
And the 43-year-old made it into Scotland's World Cup squad.
Gordon strolled around the side, he's injured.
Did you believe that?
Not at that point, no. If this was a year there was no international tournament, I probably wouldn't be still here.
You read the information we've read, you know, type browsers, you can
Well, Group A concludes later tonight. Czech Republic need a win when they face Mexico in Mexico City.
Mexico are going to absolutely hammer Czech Republic tonight.
And it's all to play for in Monterrey. South Africa take on South Korea. BBC Two and iPlayer for that one. But if you miss any of the action throughout the night, you can catch up on iPlayer with no spoilers. Just head to the BBC Sport website and app for all the latest. There's a really useful tool that's coming into its own at the moment. You can see how the projected round 32 is shaping up. And there will be lots of reaction to what happens in Miami on the Scottish Football Podcast. And of course, remember, you can check out the Football Daily on BBC Sound as well.
it's just
I've heard good things about that, but I've never watched it. Well, here come the Scotland players. Will they actually do something in the second half? We're about to find out.
Yeah, it's a huge focus for Scotland. Huge team talk. Still that 5 minutes. We need to make sure we don't concede any goals. Hope they will manage to score.
Trailing 2-0 against Brazil as we head into the second half in Miami. In the company of James McFadden and Liam McFadden.
Neymar walking out. I really hope he does not come on.
Plenty in the past. And you want to keep across all the action of this one. And to enjoy the World Cup, you need a TV license. If yours needs renewed,
I don't need a TV license. I've got a TV with the channels. You plebs.
1982, 1990, and 1998, these two went head to head. The one in 1974 is the best Scotland got on. In fact, a goalless draw for the Ormans. Scotland side failed to get out of the group despite not losing any of their 3 games. Against Mario Zagallo's Brazilians. 82 in Seville. Brazil keeper Dave Neary goal down to win 4-1. Scotland failing to beat the Soviets in their final game a few days later to exit yet again. In 1990, they went to the final group game in Chile.
Oh, Tierney's coming on.
Came the famous tournament opener in 1998.
Scotland are making a change. Yep, Cape Verde have done well, but also Robertson's off.
As you can see, Kieran Tierney has made his way onto the park for the start of the second half, and there's no Andy Robertson. Brazil prepared to get proceedings back underway here. Surprise. Look as though there was an injury, but Robertson is so integral to this.
So Andy Robertson is off. Kieran Tierney is on. The guy who fucked my back got battered literally a week later by somebody else, which was not related to me at all. Nothing to do with me. But he just got battered, like black and blue, outside school.
So no Robertson, albeit it's an able deputy Kieran Tierney. Yes, I mean that is a positive side to
I mean, Tierney at least is faster than Robertson, so that's something. But I'm just not sure about this. I don't know if that's a forced change, because I don't think that's tactical. There's no way that can be a tactical change. We're still playing the 4-2-3-1, but I don't agree with McGinn playing as a central midfielder. I think Brazil will switch. If Neymar comes on, Brazil will switch to a 4-2-3-1. Because Neymar will be the number 10 role. Unless he comes on and plays striker, then. Because he's definitely not going to be a winger. Scotland are trying to shuttle as much space as possible. Patterson wins the throw. The cameraman doing his job. Playing number 10, but he's defending it right back. Gannon Dope through. Oh, he's neutralised. His run's prevented. He's such a threat. If you let him get space, he is a problem.
passes from Ferguson, Patterson, McTominay, then the drive forward, play in front of Gannon Doak to run onto.
Ball downfield to Tierney. Back to McKenna. Hendry. Ferguson. Gannon Doak. Ferguson again.
Feats wants in -2. Is what they're on right now. And that's we've only got a 63% chance of going through with that. It drops to 42 at -3 and 27 for -4.
Scotland with a 66% chance of progressing right now. I'll take it. We get a goal. The chance goes up to 75%. Drive. Come on. Cross. Oh, finally a shot on target. But it's saved well by Allison. Great cross by Tierney. Big header from McTominay. Defended well from Allison, his own goal. Well, that was a good save. It was a good first-time cross as well. Oh, he's hit it right. Never mind. I take it back. Finally a shot on target, though. The Scotland fans are waking up, which is good. It's been hard for them.
Looking for Vinicius Junior in behind.
Tierney's actually given us a bit of options. Quick, simple football. The pressing's better. The passing is sharper. Come on. Lovely cross, but overkicked it. Oh, Cunha nearly makes a mistake there. Lovely ball back there. See, Scotland are doing everything they can to win the ball back. I would change the system now a wee bit, actually. Oh, no. No. Oh, well done. I would change the system now and I would go to a 4-1-2-3. So basically a 4-3-3, but with a holding midfielder and 2 8s. I'd play McGinn and McTominay in the 2 8s, and I'd play Ferguson as the holder because he can play that position. And I'd get Finlay Curtis on at left wing. And Curtis and Gannon Doak can give some creativity to Shankland, and then I'd look at maybe adding Hickey at right back as well because he's a better creator than Patterson. Not saying Patterson's had a bad game, he hasn't. It's just that I think in general we should look at it. I think we would have been playing a 4-3-3 at the tournament if Gilmore had not been injured, because there's no way Kenny McLean starts over a fully fit Billy Gilmore. Oh! Penalty! What? Son of a bitch! I genuinely thought that was a penalty. I genuinely thought that was a penalty. That was nice play though from Scotland. That was really nice.
check to confirm the referee's decision. Chaos. Bruno Gimenez.
This is good play. Don't let it come back to haunt you.
Paqueta. Tito Dos Santos. She's Junior to Casemiro to Marquinhos and Danilo. Struggle there, the one behind the ball. She's Junior.
A shot right at Angus Gunn.
Those two. Clearly he's in the mid. That is the worry. You know, they've not really haven't dominated possession. It hasn't been control with the ball, but they're so dangerous when they go forward. Particularly when Junior taking chances in the first half of Scotland went against a guy who scored in 2 separate Champions League finals. You're not going to come up against a much higher standard of opponent than that. You don't. It doesn't need any encouragement. Scored the winner against Liverpool in 22 and scored the second against Dortmund a year later at Wembley. Feel relish being the talisman for this Brazil side. He's got a great relationship with Ancelotti as well. Clearly knows how to get the best out of him, how to treat him, how to make him feel special. It's his coach during those Champions League victories. He's a master. I mean, he is a master. It is a master stroke by Brazil to bring him in because it always seems to be happening in his teams. He knows how to win.
Another penalty opportunity waved away. And now Brazil get a free kick. This is becoming a regular theme for Scotland. Shankland has been giving off these really good passes and like nobody's like taking advantage of them at all.
Take it first time. Yeah, at least the ball's getting in the box. It's got to Shankland, they're getting support around them. Look, more threatening in this second half. Ryan chases after it. Actually, their lowest world ranking coming into World Cup ever. Brazil.
Oh. Brazil are trying everything to get Vinicius Junior a hat-trick, but Angus Gunn again preventing that from happening. Come on, Scotland. Paquetá doing everything he can to deny Gannon Doak from getting through.
Early in the game, and she grew at the game and put a decent performance the second half. She parts to like about the performance here tonight, but the goals have been given away have been too cheap.
That's a nice pass. Too heavy for Danilo, however, to get on top of it, so that's a good thing for us.
But he doesn't give up, probably. Just does enough to make it. But he doesn't get clear by Junior and he's got to respect himself.
And Paquetá hits it over the bar. Right, Steve Clark, get McLean off, and let's get Finlay Curtis on, and let's change the shape a bit. Gerard Butler drinking whiskey with his wife. Shanklin holding the ball up against Casemiro.
Through as a third place team, the 3 points earlier, but it's Bosnia and Herzegovina beat Qatar to move on to 4 points. So Switzerland lead the group on 7 points after beating co-hosts Canada. So 7 for the Swiss, Canada and Bosnia both on 4. So you can forget that group. To get to tick them off as you go along. There's going to be a little bit hanging around for Scotland.
Oh no, that's free. Cunha again. Nothing that you. I will say this. See, when it comes to that goal, there's nothing you can do there. Genuinely nothing. That's classic Brazil there in terms of playing the ball brilliantly. Bruno Guimaraes, that the way he holds the ball there was just excellent. Lovely, lovely knock on, and Cunha right at the closing element. Cunha leading the line for Brazil was really good. Yeah, Brazil have been excellent.
Performance the second half in terms of actually looking half threatening. The last 5-10 minutes, Brazil worked into the second and looked like they've got forward.
Not getting a goal is what's going to hurt Scotland in terms of getting out of the group. Tierney is dead. Like, Tierney has been killed by Danilo. That's a horrible challenge, that. Let's see. Is that on the line or just behind the line? That's a nasty challenge on Tierney, though. Danilo is not afraid to put his foot in, though. He is that's the experience he brings, but no worries, mate. Catch you later. Ferguson to take the free kick. We need to somehow get a goal here.
Brazilian goal. Lewis Ferguson.
Oh, Ferguson. He's trying to put pressure there. Nearly a goal, though. Nearly scored.
Just fire it towards that back post area. Hope for catch Allison out. Or maybe just get
John McGinn to take the corner.
closing that door.
Come on, Scotland. One goal.
With the back post, Ferguson was there. Taken away from him.
Cross.
It's a useful ball.
Oh, save. Brilliant save from Allison. That's why he starts ahead of Ederson. McTominay a game with a header. He should be doing better. Oh, Tierney, that was crap. Vinicius Junior further offside than death row. The worst thing now is not about him being embarrassed. Now Scotland just have to even get a goal because it ensures a chance of getting out the group. Come on. Brazil were making changes, but Scotland need to make some, and we're not. Stupid. The fact that we've got Morocco and Brazil, two of the top 10 in the world in our group, is not easy. Casemiro's coming off, so is Paquetá. They're bringing on Martinelli and Fabinho. Right, okay. Energy in the midfield.
Started the Champions League final win over Spurs in 2019. Martinelli on to face his old Arsenal colleague, Tierney. For the back of an excellent season, and said they were doing Arsenal strike because of top in the Champions League final. Reading is always strong. Martinelli in the season just gone. Tierney. Ferguson for McKenna. Tierney goes for another dangerous ball up to Shankland. Here's after it, but it's very calmly dealt with.
The next hydration break is imminent. After this, I'm probably just going to go to my bed as well, actually. I was going to do the Dynamite watch along, but actually I think I'm just going to rest my head after this fucking horror fest. And I'll do something different instead tomorrow.
Scotland's a team that always have a good time in trips at major tournaments anyway, regardless of the results. But from their point of view, the club like things they go for on the trips as well. The win over Haiti was well celebrated, but it may well be it counts for nothing. Yeah, I mean, they want to have a great time, but they want to be coming to major tournaments with a real chance to advance. I know it still is, but they're desperate to see someone get a goal or two and make it a better scenario for them, getting a better chance.
Not scoring more against Haiti is more damaging than anything else.
On a BBC Two later, also in Group A, so the 24 between South Africa and South Korea. And the BBC is announced live television rights to all matches featuring Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. That's up until and including, obviously, the European Championship finals in 2028, hosted in the UK and Ireland. Stimulating qualifiers and this autumn's Nations League matches too. For Scotland, but you can have your say. The Scotland QR code there with BBC Sports Twitter later, student for you. Really, Vinicius Jr. will be leading the race for that. So, as I said, it's been a difficult night watching on here in Miami, and a difficult night for Rachel Carsey as well, who's watching back in the studio. Rachel, what are you thinking?
Yeah, so it's new. I think probably the so in the last 10, 15 minutes are just starting to get into their stride. We're still that thing, it's Korea's movement, obviously plays that pulse when he drops in. To Vinicius Jr. and Ryan on the other side steps in the game, we're not really dealing that ball with the team. That goal just to get it back into Casemiro, brilliant way. Awareness, brilliant awareness to know this player on the inside. But back there chances, I think with McTominay header, it just shows you, we are still in it in the glimpses. It just takes so much work for us to actually create these moments. And, throwing it into a little bit of defensive work again before we get another chance. But every goal counts, and we just have to believe. I can see the fans still believe, but we've got to believe that, one goal, I think, to make a huge difference. We push on these after 20 minutes.
Thank you, Rachel. James is stealing out at the pitch here, wondering if there's anything at all in this for Scotland. Even just one goal, a 3-1 defeat, which you never want to sign up for a defeat. But right now, Scotland can get a goal, and it's -2 on the table. And you'd probably take that right now. Yeah, I mean, there's been a better second half in terms of looking like scoring. Tom's header, clearly the best chance of created, but yeah, just get a goal to stay the floor first of all for Brazil, try and go hit my back, and then even in the second you then go get another goal. It's tentative that we don't concede anymore, but we still have to go and try and get back in this game as it is. It plays out there, what we think, 3-0, 3-1 might be okay, and everything. Can we get the next goal? Can we then push on and try to put a bit of pressure on Brazil?
We need to get a goal fast. Robertson's actually got his foot taped, so there must be something seriously wrong there. He's actually got his foot taped in with ice.
They did get it back to 3-2. Clearly, this is a tougher challenge against the Brazilians. You need to go try and get the next goal to get yourself a chance. Even just a lift, it just gives you a lift, a cost of energy. What a reward for some of the good play.
Especially when you play well and you deserve a goal, but you can't get one. It's no great. Looks like McLean and McGinn have rotated positions. Oh, McTominay over the bar. The chances as well, like, we've had some, we just can't score. Neymar's coming on for Brazil. That's the fear part. Scotland need to get a goal and they'll go above the likes of Sweden and Croatia in this.
It's looking precarious, to say the least.
Scotland they just need to improve the goal difference now. Even just like one goal puts them back into the higher echelons of the third place teams. But Neymar coming on makes it harder.
Two whose goals took Scotland to these finals. Later on, cold November 1912. What a night it was. Which the whole history seemed to be getting further away from. Tears from the corner though. Need to find something. Anything. Ferguson's corner, Alison's touch. So I'm coming in here. Tierney. Back in it comes from again. The police end up like a cross.
Here comes another Scotland header. Scotland corner. Fabinho heading it out in defence. Make some changes, man. Come on.
15 minutes from the 90 to play.
Make changes.
Scotland 3 down. Ferguson takes again.
Another header over the bar. Fucking make changes. Keep Shankland on. Bring on more attackers. And here comes Neymar for Cunha. So Neymar's going to central. He's going to striker role. Here comes fear. Because this guy is fucking incredible. Generally one of the best players ever. Like, there has been elements where Neymar can be quite controversial, but he is generally one of the best players of all time. After Messi and Ronaldo, you could say Neymar is the third best player of this period. And I don't think anyone can debate that. When you look at this period of football, like the last 10 years or so, Morocco are beating Haiti. That's okay. Let's see the goal. Corner. Okay, it's a deflection. But 3-2. Come on, Scotland. One goal. Danilo foul again, like jammy bastard, man. Why is he not making any changes? We've got plenty of attackers. Can we please make some attacking changes? Yep, here we go. You better make more than one change, Steve Clark. I'm expecting a triple change here. Get McLean off. Brazil and Morocco 7-7, and we're on 3. Haiti are going back to 0 points. Gun defending it out there. Big save.
for pressure. He was expecting that to go flat from Junior. Still stands tall, he's doing good. He's really high side.
Neymar to take the corner. The fact he's a free agent on EAFC 26, so is Paquetá. I just sign them all the time on career modes. Same with Luis Enrique. I'm like, I'll build a team with those three in it. Free agents, worth it. It's a really good save that from Vinicius Junior, especially on that tight angle.
Brazil are winning the group right now. Goal difference. Head to head's the first tiebreaker, but of course we have 1-1 draw between me and Morocco. Neymar find their way through. Jimenez. Free kick Scotland. And they've got just over 10 minutes plus stoppages to try and find a single goal that would probably boost their hopes of going through by around about 50%. Yeah, they'll keep going to try and get it. Steve got there, a few changes, couple of changes down there. Have to keep going. It's Ramsden and Christie.
He says he's learnt lessons from the last Euros. Well, I don't see any lessons learned. I don't know how you can fumble that position. Ryan Christie and Ralston. Right, you know, this is pathetic. We need to get goals, so you're bringing on another right back. And you're bringing on the worst of them. And he's saying of Ganondorf. Nah, never mind. Never mind. This pish.
Came up against Neymar as a teenager in the Champions League.
Is that Endrick? If that's Endrick, then this is even worse. Douglas Santos and Rayan come off. Alexandro, yeah, Endrick. Never mind.
Douglas Santos, Rayan coming off. One of these Australian youngsters goes to Europe to Real Madrid. Actually, on the second league of defence. Another card coming here. But anyway, they need the money. Can't even claim. Yeah, much of it was from Vinicius Junior, either end of the first half.
The fact that Scotland have had more attempts in this game than they did against Morocco shows madness, but we have to get a... What? Oh. Take off our best winger and we bring on a fullback and a central midfield player. McGinn's playing right wing now, I think. Tierney's down. He's fucked.
excellent position. Hendrick nicked it also. Well, expected goals as yet, then. Look at that.
3.31 expected goals for Brazil is mental.
Is this a Brazil team that can win this tournament for you? Yeah, I think we can. You look at the attack and half and
Brazil actually can go and do well now, to be honest, if they just keep the energy right in the team.
control it, not always with the ball. The options that we can bring up the touch.
I don't think Scotland will score, but if Scotland can score, it will go and it will help us. Two of the top 10 in the FIFA rankings in this group. It's the only group to have that. Corner Brazil. Neymar's going to take. Oh.
We win in this group. We've got as far as the quarters in each of the last two World Cups. For a deeper run this time, Neymar's corner.
A lot of pace and power on that corner from Neymar. Shanklin defended it well.
Enjoying proceedings. Neymar again. Right, well, we go to that top left corner there. They'll catch it well off the care of it in the way. Title block. Scotland caught between a rock and a hard place, desperately needing a goal, but at the same time, desperately trying to avoid conceding. Probably going to be 10 minutes from now.
Once this game ends, I'm just going to head up to my bed. We'll catch up on Dynamite tomorrow. We'll do like a wee Dynamite review in the evening, perhaps. It makes it harder for Scotland, like in terms of the last group match for third place. Well, here comes Finlay. Curtis, he's coming on too late. He'll be getting on far too late. He should have came on instead of Ralston.
So many options, so much quality.
I hope he doesn't take off McGinn because that would be a massive mistake. Come on, we need one goal.
Ferguson for Christie. Sign the contract extension at Bournemouth. Again. Scotland needs something back. Ralston and the back toes when it's stuffed into the ground. An easy thing for Allison.
Che Adams and Finlay Curtis.
He gets the yellow, but Ralston was trying a little bit over there. It's Neymar. After this, Scotland, regardless of the result here, they were back to their training camp in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's going to be they make the journey there tomorrow. We'll set a holding pattern to see if what they've done to be enough to get them through. To see another one, it probably won't be. Neymar. So we'll take it. He's getting his eye in. They're not getting behind twice. Morocco suddenly find themselves 4-2 up in the other game in this group in Atlanta.
Yep, Morocco scored again.
We're testing night for them against the Minnows. They are now heading for victory. Yassine of Strasbourg has scored the fourth to make it 4-2 to the North Africans. Into the 6 minutes.
6 minutes added on. 6 minutes for Scotland to get just even one goal.
On Shankland's last act. His last act in the World Cup, though. Also being withdrawn.
He's actually keeping on Kenny McLean. Pfft. This manager's an absolute bozo. Just give the job to someone else.
Ferguson over the free kick. Was aimed for Tierney. Into the box from Tierney. Drops kindly for Neymar, who sits, finishes Tierney away. And Brazil on 24, he can't get it to Ralston. Which would be a massive block. Because there were two ahead of them. Yeah, they feared the loss. He was all alone, Ralston. He had options. But he just couldn't tuck his teammate out. I hope we've got lots of opportunity to get that match right. Hendrick can't keep it on top. Neymar coming onto the pitch. He joined the select band of Brazilians who played 4 editions of the tournament. Looks like Cafu, Castillo, Calma Santos, Leo, Nilton Santos, Tele, Ronaldo, Thiago Silva. Names from the past, names of the not too distant past. Last Brazilian hat-trick was Tele at the age of 17 against France 68 years ago. finish. 3-2 to go. So if the Dolphins at Opta are correct, we were saying pre-match, 3 points and a -3 goal difference gives you a 42% chance of going through. It's going to be a long few days. And to the players as well, because they can't prepare for another match, but they can't prepare to go home either. They're not doing themselves any favours with these errors early in games, but Mrs. Ferguson surely has been held back there. No card for Martinelli. So it might be they get one last chance to salvage something from the wreckage. To be the army. And defines than anything else. Ferguson's ball is off the Brazilian head, and they will be in Scotland corner. One last opportunity, James McFadden. Yeah, step on something this year. Come on. What a time they've had. It's a ball about to come. So shut them again. Cares not looking to atone for the end. Here comes Allison, gets there. Ralston, keeping things going, gets it to the play. He's the player.
Oh, great save again from Allison.
What's the chance? That goes in, it could be.
Oh,
There might well be time for Brazil to construct another second touch here. This is Junior, dancing around, it's Neymar. It's Trini Junior. It's blocked.
well, that's it.
It's so dangerous, aren't they? You're looking at a transform that just created. Before you know it, the Junior's running. He's not coming here. It's ominous for the. They did too much. Scotland get the free kick. We played the 6 minutes that were bolted on. Maybe a little bit more because of the subs. Yeah, I mean, I thought that was it. The ball was square across.
Yep, absolutely, mate.
You keep it alive and go with active flight in the dangerous area. And Allison in his angles.
Now's the time to start looking at the squad. The players that I want out the squad and the players I want in need to start coming in. But to those that have tuned in tonight, thank you. It's been a pleasure. I'm out here. Have a good one. And I'll see you tomorrow. Night, folks. And today, our time comes to an end. This has been another exciting stream. Thank you very much for watching. And also, remember, if you get cracked over the head with a steel chair, you're not going to get concussion. You're just going to come back here. Goodbye.